This looks bad.
Allow me to grant requiem to the human race. Abyss Cascade! All shall fall into the abyss, even the light of hope! Idiots! Time for me to go.
Dragon
Abyss
Roar!
Cascade! All shall fall into the abyss, even the light of hope! Oh.
So.
The
I don't. We're.
Allow me to grant requiem to the human race. Immortal Tempest! Unbridled storms! Drag depths!
Dragon Roar! I can't move! I needed that! I hope you're watching and roar!
Fairy healing! Ray's dead!
Phoenix Blast!
Dragon Roar! Dragon Roar!
Healing!
Well, there you go.
More battle scars.
This is trouble.
Accept your fate and kneel down for your divine purging. This battle has been decided. There is no turning back the clock. You will sleep now, sleep eternally.
Berry healing.
Phoenix Blast!
Phoenix
Blast!
Berry light.
Dragon Roar!
Berry light.
Phoenix Blast!
Dragon Roar!
Phoenix Blast!
Healing.
I thank you.
Dragon Roar! Dragon Roar!
Light.
Dragon
Phoenix
Roar!
Blast! Seraphic Storm! Bathe yourself in my light, you earth-ridden maggots!
This is it!
Phoenix! Die!
Healing. Sorry.
Dragon Roar!
Light.
Phoenix Blast! I'm still standing! I appreciate that. Thank you.
Dragon Roar!
Berry light.
Phoenix Blast!
Dragon Roar! Dragon Roar! Let's get moving!
Yahoo! They
Thanks for everything, you guys.
Why the sad
Meeting all...
we're friends. Good pop.
I feel like that's a really good sign, okay? I feel like it's a really good sign. I feel like 2 times now I've qualified for this trophy because I've gotten that exact, this exact reference where everyone says something, everyone receives an ending after the credits. However, I've never gotten this trophy, but I believe that the deciding factor is Eris.
They're all gone.
From what I've seen, it seems like either Joshua or Eris need to be there. So I'm really hoping that by going back to my very first playthrough, my very first file, and utilizing my original playthrough party, yeah, I feel like this might be it.
Girls like that don't come
I wish we could skip the credits. Oh man, okay, so I I don't exactly know what I'll do if this doesn't work, to be completely honest. I'll be crushed. I do have a save to back up. I've seen people be able to do this within 2 battles, and I had
I've had the
4.
worst time finding a young swordsman to pass my skills on to.
Okay, so
Not
we got
training
Ashley's.
Roddick when I
That's
had
good.
the chance. Feels like I've missed a very precious opportunity.
This is because I didn't get the
Well,
SFT.
I've got a
That
long
could have
time
changed.
yet. No need to panic. I've finally got some peace for a change. I could use a nice leisurely walk now and then.
Okay, there's Yoshua.
Eris? Eris! Where did you go?
And there's
Here, Yoshua.
Eris.
Try not to stray too far away from me. I was worried I lost you again.
Oh, quit worrying so much. It's not like that's gonna happen. Even if guys like that show up again, I think we're strong enough to fend for ourselves this time.
You've definitely gotten stronger, Eris. Maybe even a little too strong.
How much longer are you gonna be talking to Father? I'm gonna leave you here, you know.
Wait a minute. Eris! Where are you going?
Doing well, everybody?
There's
How about
Parichis.
you, Millie? Roddick, wish you were here.
Do, 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 do.
You ready?
Wait a
Are
second.
you sure we can do this? 300 years is nothing to sniff at.
No way, I think this
We
is
can use
it.
symbology to slow time to a virtual standstill.
We'll use this sapling to mark the spot then. Do you think they'll notice it?
Roddick's not the most perceptive of young men, but Millie ought to be able to point it out to him.
I'll bury my ocarina then.
Here. This is from me.
Everyone all set?
I guess this is goodbye for good then.
Yes, but we may come back for you again.
Though I'd prefer if we didn't have to. Well, you're certainly welcome. Although try to make it a more leisurely visit next time.
We will. But I think I'd prefer it if Roke stayed an undeveloped civilization.
Look at the tree there.
I think so too. Becoming developed just means your air gets polluted, your water gets contaminated, and your greenery starts to wither.
Are they gonna notice it?
There's a single good thing about it.
Oh, I think there is. For one, we wouldn't have met you. And we wouldn't have had the amazing adventure we had. Don't worry about us. We'll make Roke even better than it was before.
When that happens, I'll be sure and pay another visit.
Well, see you.
We may not see each other again. I'm glad we had the chance to work together.
For us, the real adventure begins now. Ima
Okay, so we will officially get to know if we got the trophy after this credit scene. I believe because we saw the tree, we're there, that's it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw this on mute. I'll let this bopping music play out as I go grab a celebratory coffee. And then I'll sit down and I'll give last couple thoughts before we end this, I hope. Okay, I'm back. So, my final thoughts on this game is that this game is absolutely phenomenal, and the fact that this was an SNES game is incredible. The story in this game, while simple, has a really interesting aspect to it in which small pieces of the plot are taken away from you depending on who you choose. If you choose Cius and Thea, you get a lot more about Astral, and a lot of their private actions lead up to their history and resolve that. If you pick Ashley, Eris, and Joshua, you get a plot in which focuses on Eris's redemption and how she ends up coming back to face her brother. If you stay with Mavelle, you kind of get this arc where Mavelle silently stays away from her brother, right? I'd actually love to see a playthrough with Joshua where I don't transform Mavelle. I think that the private action system in this game particularly is absolutely phenomenal. Going to towns, because I think that there's about 4 points in the story where everything is recontextualized and you're kind of given over to re-traveling over the map. The private actions serve wonderfully to break up some of that monotony and are absolutely beautiful additions. Each one of them are voiced. Each one of them were very well written and really expanded on the characters almost more than the story could. I think they're saying like 108. I want to say I've probably only viewed about 60 private actions in this game. One day I would like to come back and I'd like to make 13 separate files with the 13 separate party combinations that you can possibly have and try to compile every single private action in Star Ocean 1 just to see every single one, because Of the 60 I saw, they are absolutely phenomenal. I love the ones with Ronix and Ilya, where they get to become a couple. And we know that that couple, like, our investment in Ronix and Ilya actually gives birth to the main character of Star Ocean 2. That's crazy, you know? That's so cool. I thought all the dungeons are very, very well designed. They're annoying in some cases, but each one of them have a sort of key that unlocks the dungeon that once you understand it, lets you breeze through the dungeon extraordinarily quickly. The encounter rate is kind of a beast, which is not entirely eliminatable, but is obviously under your control somewhat, you know, with the specialty skills. And the item creation is bloody brilliant. The amount of freedom that you have to create items is really cool. When I have a little more time and I'm a little less burnt out on this game, I would very, very much like to sit down and really delve into item creation, where I try to create a catalog of almost every single item in the game. I did that somewhat, but I really lacked on crafting, customization, and cooking. A lot of the other item creation slots, I completed everything you could, because those are fairly easy. Whereas I feel like the other ones are a little more finicky and a little more difficult to pound out. Here it is, we did it. Our journey is finished.
They sure are. But there's still something bothering me.
What's that, Millie?
What?
You being all perceptive?
What was Ilya talking about with you on Planet Styx? You looked pretty embarrassed, whatever it was.
Of course.
Nothing.
Oh, no you don't. I knew it! She said something weird to you, didn't she?
Weird.
Millie, what are you doing here?
Father!
Hey, there wasn't a tree here before.
No way it was Dorn that noticed.
300 years ago, our friends put this here. And they did this for us.
That's a big leap. But there it is. Timeless treasure. Receive a gift from friends 3 centuries in the past. And with that, the ocean is ours. We have conquered every challenge that Star Ocean, the first departure R, has thrown at us, and I have come out the other side loving this game far more than when I came into it. And that's saying something, being that I've played through this game 6 times. The beautiful thing about this game is that if you really delve into it, in one playthrough, you can easily rack up 60 hours, right? Just in making mistakes, experimenting with item creation, taking the time to level up your characters to very high or near max, doing the Cave of the 7 Stars, customizing all of your weapons, getting all of the SFTs. If you really give yourself to that, one playthrough can be 60 hours. On the other hand, this playthrough, when I failed to get Timeless Treasure in my previous playthrough, in which I got the Ronix and Ilya ending, I booted up a playthrough from my first playthrough, which was, what was it? It was right after I got the Van Emblem, right? So I have access to basically everything in the game at that point. The Emblem Hunt quest has begun, and from there I was able to breeze from that point to this point in about 5 hours, while doing a fair bit of item creation stuff, grinding, some extra dungeons, some extra scenes. So this game can be as wide as you want, as long as you want. Like, it's just so many things. And if you just need it to be an easy game to digest, it's great for that. However, I really, really, really want to sit down and kind of plan out an ideal route in which to unlock all private actions in this game. And in however many playthroughs, because as I said, they really are a treat. I really hope to release a video on this game, just breaking down all the various intricacies of it, because in some ways this platinum was an absolute journey. I've really enjoyed doing this platinum. It was hard, it was monotonous, it tested me. However, it was also fun while being monotonous. As much of an oxymoron as that is. Like, this was so cool. I love the whole voice gallery thing.
Take this. Don't worry, I'm still going. Hey, I'm still alive. This is nothing.
Allow me to grant requiem to the human race. Give it up. Everything is worthless.
Also,
Ha! Yahoo! Hey-ya! Hey! Ow! Yeah! Yeah! You're putting up a fight, huh? I'm still going. You bastard! Help! Help! I could use that. I wasn't paying.
okay. Oh, well, I would love to give further thoughts, but I think I will save that for when I do my analysis and journey to platinum video. So thank you all for coming on my streams. Forgive me for the areas in the streams where there was long gaps of me doing nothing or running around because I was doing research or various things. However, you were here through thick and thin. We finished it. So I thank you so much. This has been One of Each Gaming, and this has been Star Ocean First Departure R.